another video. So my next doll that I want to tackle is, it's another one that that you saw in my garage clean out video, but it's this big girly here, and she is 26 inches tall. She's got compo head, 10 eyes. Focus, camera, focus. Doesn't know which face to focus on. Focus on hers. She still has quite a bit of the original paint. Beautiful girl. Compo hands, compo legs, and a cloth body. And in the garage video, I said that I thought she was a Horseman Rosebud. That's what she was sold to me as. She was sold to me as a Horseman Rosebud doll. But after I inspected her a little bit closer, I became more and more confused as to who she actually was, because it says stamped on the back of her neck here. I don't know if you can see. Can you see? So there is a stamp that's part of it is kind of rubbed out and it's hard to see, but there's like 2 or 3 characters that you can't really read, and then C-O, period. And then there's a date, 1923. So the biggest issue with her being a Rosebud, a Horseman Rosebud, was the date. So all of the research I've done leads me to believe that Rosebud came out in 1930, but she's clearly marked 1923 on the back of her neck, right there, 1923. So if Rosebud came out in 1930 and this girly came out in 1923, she's probably not Rosebud. So here, I have this old book. I say old, I think it's from like 2000, but it's been a wonderful resource. I have volume 1 and 2. It's the Collector's Encyclopedia of American Composition Dolls, 1900 to 1950. It's been a great resource. I know that like nowadays, supposedly you can find everything on the internet. I've actually found that the internet is not the greatest resource when it comes to like dating dolls. Actually, like books have been, go figure. So unless there's like some magical websites that I have yet to find, I've really had more luck just looking in old books like this to like figure out and to properly date or to ID dolls. Okay, so this is what I was told she was, or this is what she was sold to me as, was the Horseman. So this is the section that talks about the Horseman and Company. So she was sold to me as a Rosebud 20 inch, which she is larger than 20 inches. So that right there doesn't really make sense. 1930. And you can see that there are some similarities. She's a bigger doll. She does have the like compo limbs with the cloth body, and the face paint looks very similar. I can see someone thinking that this is a Rosebud. Also, they have human hair wigs, which this one, I originally thought it was mohair. It is not. It is human hair. A closer inspection made me realize that it is human hair. So I can definitely see why, at first glance, someone thought she was this doll. So it took me weeks of digging. I posted some pictures of her and of her marking on the Composition Doll Society to get some leads as to figure out how to properly ID her. And I think I finally figured out who she is. So, who I believe she is, in fact, this girly. I believe she is a 25-inch Effanbee Rosemarie, or Rosemarie. So, walk, talk, sleep doll. Now, the Rosemaries were made earlier, so that would check out with the 1923 date. Also, if you look at her face paint, it is pretty identical. And it says here that she had blue tin sleep eyes, which this girly has, blue tin sleep eyes. And everything checks out. So she has the compo arms and legs above the knee, the cloth body, jointed at shoulders, and the human hair. And also, one thing that did bother me was with the Rosebud was that the Rosebud human hair wig was shorter. But as you can see, this girly has very long brunette hair, and that checks out here with this, with Rosemarie. So this is who I believe she is. Now, if you guys have more clarification, please let me know. I did check the stamp again on the back of her neck because I'm so used to Effanbee clearly marking Effanbee, but I did some digging, and apparently there is an older Effanbee stamp that is similar to this. So this is my best guess as to who she is. Now, please, if there are any of you in the comments that have more experience with IDing older dolls like this, and you think I'm wrong, please let me know. But as of right now, I'm going to go with this is who this girly is. So one thing that's pretty miraculous about this girly is since we know she was made in 1923, that means that she is over 100 years old, which is crazy. I mean, I come across dolls all the time that are 5 years old, 10 years old, that are not in as good a condition as she is. I mean, she is still fully attached. All of her limbs are here. Her head is still attached. Her wig, all things considered, it's dry, but it still has curls. Her face paint, other than the places that the paint has flaked off from humidity, I mean, look, you can still see her eyebrows and her original lashes. She still has all of her horsehair lashes. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that I do think this girly was probably a childhood doll early in life. And then I think she was probably a collector's doll who lived most of her life on display and was well cared for, because she is in such great condition for a 100-year-old doll. Her sleep eyes still work. I mean, I'm just kind of in awe of the condition that she's in. Her joints still work. It's really pretty amazing. And her cloth body is still fairly clean, so I'll take off her dress so that you can see it. It's just kind of amazing. I mean, I come across Argent dolls, American Girl dolls that aren't even 10 years old that have been just totally wrecked. And then you come across a doll like this that has somehow managed to survive decades without a lot of wear and tear. I think someone really treasured this girly, and the auction site that I bought her from, I think it checks out because they tend to purchase bulk from estates, so people who have passed, and I do believe she was from an estate of a collector. So I do believe she was probably treasured for many, many years. That's probably why she's in such good condition. So she has this purple dress that's kind of ratty. I don't know if we'll save it or not. I'll probably try to find something a little bit nicer to put her in. And then she has sort of this romper on underneath. I don't think either is original. think someone made this for her, maybe to cover up her cloth body. Okay, so I am starting to see some wear and tear actually. Looks like her head's starting to come off. The glue has loosened back here. Squeaker. And I may or may not get in there to fix that squeaker. Look at that body. That is no stain, no mold. I mean, she is in such good condition for a doll her age. The only thing I'm seeing at all is that the glue that kind of kept her head in place has come loose, and that can just happen over time with humidity. I wonder if her squeaker still works. Oh my goodness! Wait, I heard it once. I think it kind of works actually. So I'm not gonna open her up. Squeaker still kind of works and her body's in great condition. We're just gonna leave it as is. So what should we do to sort of restore / preserve this girly? I want to make her look brand new again. Okay, so I'm finally done with everything, I believe, and finished curling her hair. Took a little bit longer than I thought it would, but you know, I'm not a hairstylist, but so I couldn't do like perfect curls every time, but I got them fairly uniform. So now we just need to get her dressed. So I found this cute little ensemble at TJ Maxx. Isn't that cute? It's like a dress. It's like a spring dress with a cardigan and a little matching headband. I don't know if it'll fit her or not, but I hope it will. This is a 12-month. I kind of guessed on the size. And then I think I have shoes that might fit her that I got in my garage pull, because I remember there were like a lot of shoes and they had different sizes, so I'm hoping one of those will fit. The shoes that she came in, they're just like disintegrating, so I'll probably, if I end up selling her, I'll send the original shoes with her, but I don't think she should wear them because they're just kind of falling apart right now. But let's go ahead and see if this fits. Here is my 1923, who I believe is an Effanbee Rosemarie. She is about 26 inches tall, and what we did is we took off any of the loose flaking paint, which honestly wasn't much. We filled in and fixed the big chip on her chin and on the inside of her eye, washed and recurled her human hair wig, and then I resealed all of the original paint and re-sewed up her neckline and then re-glued the bust back on. We put her in a new pretty dress, and here she is. What do you guys think? Again, I think she's Effanbee Rosemarie, but if you think differently or otherwise, please let me know. I'd love to hear your thoughts if you're a doll historian and you are an expert in this. I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.